this because of the project of
Communicating, speaking skill.
we're gonna interview our lecturer in the English department at Universitas Nasional. So before that, we're gonna introduce ourselves. My name is Afifah, but my friends call me Midi.
My name is Keysha, but friends call me Chea.
So let's get into it.
Okay, could you mind to tell us about your literature, about your major in university when you in college?
When I learned in Unan, Andalas University, I took a literature majority. I learned about the English literature. I love that subject. I love that department because learning in English department, I realized that it is my passion because I spent only less than 7 semesters to graduate from English department because I off for 1 semester. However, I graduate in the same time with my friends.
Oh, that's great.
That's why I said that I love it. That's why it's easy for me to finish the study because I love this subject. And I learned about the literature, and I think that's a cool subject because I know many things just because of reading the book. Although I didn't be a doctor, I'm not a police, or I'm not a teacher or anything, or econom, but I know many things just because I read the book. That's why I love literature. However, after I continue my master's degree, I learned about linguistics.
Yes.
There's something like accidentally because I choose the linguistic just because I got a scholarship from the linguistic.
Okay.
That's why I learned the linguistic.
Okay.
The first time I couldn't understand the subject actually because I never learned it before. This is a new thing for me. However, this is the scholarship, so I have to finish that. But Gajah Mada helped me to understand about all the subjects of linguistics, and basically this is not something like strange for us because when we learn about the literature, we also learn about the linguistics. So there are many things that I know from that university, although this is quite for me to learn about that. But now, after teaching about linguistics in UNAS, it helps me to understand what I learned in Gajah Mada. Everything, although it's late, but it's okay. Daripada enggak ya.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So next question. How did you be the part of that place? How the chronology or the sequence? Why you be? How you been in that part of the place?
I involved to that play because before I came to Jakarta, before I was graduated from Andalas University, I joined with a community. This is something like a Indonesian Got Talents for Indonesian. However, it is only specific in the West Sumatra. So I joined something like a match. This is about sing a song or dance, theater, or a man thing. And I want at the time to be the grand finalist in the year. So we joined with the Super Talenta organization. There's something like an organization that provide us to be talent personality, to be talented people, and they give us a chance to have a show in one place to another place, to one country to another country. At the time, I show in Malaysia.
Wow.
But before that, some of the members of the organization have performed in some countries, something like Australia or Netherlands and so on. And after that, we gather again and we decide to play one short play in Taman Ismail
Taman
Marzuki
yeah.
by joining with another traditional dancer from Sumatera Barat or West Sumatra. It is named Randai.
Randai.
And then I joined with the Randai group, and we make something like musical drama. It's combination of singing, dancing, and playing. Yeah, that's why I joined with that. Yeah, something like reunite with my friend.
Wow, that is interesting. So, I really want to know that the story of Malin Kundang. Is it like there's something add to it, or just like the original of Malin Kundang?
Malin Kundang is a kind of a legend, or something like a fairy tale. So I'm not really sure this is a real story, but this is something a failure that is believed by Minang people or Padanese people, that we have to obey or respect to our parents. And if you do not do that, you will be a stone like Malin. Although in my own perspective, we have many lessons from that story, not only about the children who have to respect or follow or obey to the parents, but also the parents have to teach care the children. Because from the Malin Kundang, we have many perspectives. Although some people said that this is the mistake, and the mistake is in the Malin Kundang because he is rude to his mother. But in another perspective, we can also get the point that the problem is it happened because the parents allow the children go away without a good preparation.
Oh yes, okay,
Because he moved to another place to find a job without a good preparation, without a good attention from the parents, especially for his mom, because she is a single parent. Although we know it, he is a poor mom because he's very poor. There is no communication tools at the time to know about the his son's condition, and she doesn't know where he go at the time. So I cannot blame the mother, but I believe that the mother also has a mistake at the time. Because she left his son in the early age to go away, something like in far away. We don't know, and he come back, and when he come back, he cannot notice or realize about his mom, because his mom is really poor. So can you imagine if you do not see your mom for a long time, and you grow into something good, but your mom grow something older and older, and the mistake is he is ashamed to his mother condition. That's the mistake. So from that story, I get to opinion that as a young children or as a children, you have to respect to your parents. However, for the parents, you also have an obligation that you cannot let your children go away without nothing, without knowing his or her condition. You have to be responsible about their condition also. That's the point.
Okay, so that is a deep meaning of the Malin Kundang, where we all maybe knew the big picture, like Malin Kundang, he's like shame about his mother that old and poor. So we just knew it like that, and he turned into stone because he's rude with his mother, gitu kan. But now we have like another perspective, so we kind of like enlightened with that kind of a perspective. So okay, I think we talk about the drama. So you teach about drama performance. Is it because you're being a part of that organization, or
Not really, because I just love to teach, and I just received the subject that given to me, and just for that reason. There's no specific reason to teach it drama, but few years ago, the student have no performance in that class, so I think that will be something like a pity in my opinion. That's why I asked the leader, the head of the department, to allow me to teach this class because I want to change that. Although I know this is something quite hard and difficult because they are tired to prepare the performance, but I think they have to learn about that because they are in this department. They are literature students. So if you said that you are a literature student but you don't know how to play something from a literature, it's something like a bullshit, right?
yes, actually yes.
You have to play it. You have to play. You have to feel how to build literature, how to play the literature, how to deliver the message from the literature to other people.
Okay, so yeah, I actually love it. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to end our interviews.
Okay.
I actually have like a lot of questions, but yeah.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. Or we have to turn off the camera. Okay, so the closing question. I actually want to know about your hopes to us that in the next semester maybe gonna in the drama class, or maybe we're actually had your class too in linguistic, right? So what's your hope towards us?
This is quite hard for me actually because why? Because every student who come to our department, I don't believe that all of the students sure why they came to our department.
Yes.
So it is quite different with the medical department who learn a medication. They will be a doctor in the end. But in our department, you can be anything from this department. So I cannot guarantee anything you will be what after this. But my suggestion is you have to take a chance for anything and do many things to improve your skill and competence. That's the point. In my opinion, some lecturers in our department is really good support system, in my opinion, because I didn't get that attention as much as in here place. Because when I learned in my own place, I didn't get the attention from the lecturer, and I think the lecturer doesn't care about me at the time.
Oh my god!
But
so
in
sad.
the department, some of my friends, they spend the time a lot just focusing on the students, and they let the student to discuss something to help them to find the good way, the good competence for them. Something like a debate or translation project or something like a publishing or literature project. There are a lot here. So I suggest you to take the chance as much as you can to improve it. Because nobody knows you will be watching.
Right.
So every project in your department, you have to do it as well as you can, and then make a report of that, and then promote them to someone else. So what you met in your CV is not how much grade you get from this department, but what things that you did from this department. Apa aja, everything, in a committee, in a champion, or in a subjects, anything. So make it as much as experience in this department, because you only have a seven semester early. So I believe that you have a chance a lot here.
Right. Okay. So guys,
Thank you very much.
take chance as much as you can and doing it well. Okay. So I think that's the end of our interview. So thank you so much. Goodbye.